taken out his mistake.
There's a mistake on it?
I used last year's name card. So I didn't
Gosh, dang, my goodness.
I'm snitching on you, Danny.
No, I was just making sure which one was which.
Gotta like sit up straight. Okay.
Ryan, I think.
You're tall.
You guys good back there? All right, we got Taylor McCullough.
You sure you don't want to go over there?
Cardoza here. We'll open it up for questions for the student athletes.
So Taylor, last go around. What's going through your mind right now?
Right now, I'm staying pretty calm. Just ready to get through practice for the day and go attack this day. But I think the biggest thing for me is this is my last go around. 1 to 3 weeks left. You don't really know. So for me, I'm going to go out there and play every game like it's going to be my last one, and give it my all for this team and do whatever I can. And I just trust in them to come out and do the same for me and for the rest of the team. And I'm really confident with where we are right now and where our mindsets are. And I think that's the biggest thing, is having a strong mindset and being confident in one another to get any job done in any situation.
So you guys have had some time to talk about Harvard now. What stands out to you about what they do?
Yeah, I think the pitchers have talked about it a little bit more than the rest of the team, just because Coach T is very on it with that kind of stuff. But I think they have a pretty hot hitter right now in their 7-hole, and I think she leads the team with 6 home runs. But she's been doing really well in their conference games lately and their conference tournament, and so that kind of stuck out to us a little bit. Their pitcher's a lefty, has some spin on the ball. A little bit of movement too. So for us, it's just going to be, getting ready. I know that the hitters have done live at bats off of Vanessa Foreman, who's a little drop ball lefty pitcher that we got here, and that's been throwing some change-ups and all that kind of stuff to them. So, and then a couple of our right-handed hitters too for the rest of their staff have just been doing that the past couple days. But for us, like I just said, it's our mindset. Our mindset's really what's going to get us through these games, and we just got to know that no matter what the situation is, we're going to get the job done.
For either one of you, they've got a lot of California girls on their roster. Are you familiar with any of these girls? Did you guys play with any of these girls coming up at all?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at their roster.
Yeah, the only one that I really know of pretty well is Rihanna Rich. I played with her on the Batbusters my sophomore year of high school, and I've kind of learned a little bit about her and her family. And her sister was the shortstop at Stanford. One of them was. I think they have 4 total girls. So they got a lot of girls, and they all played softball. So, but yeah, I do know her. I played with her. I haven't really seen a whole lot or heard a whole lot since then. So it's been a while. But, from what I remember, she's a great player. She's their leadoff batter. So she's kind of quick. She can get the job done. She's really efficient. And I think she's one of the sparks for them, or else she wouldn't be at the top of their lineup. So that's always one to look at, too.
Is that surprising at all? I guess that they would have a school back east that far, that prestigious, would have that number of girls from Southern California that would be willing to go all the way across the country to play.
I don't think it's that surprising. It's really honestly where they find their home. We obviously stay close to home, but we played with some girls from California that are at Oklahoma or Florida. So it's really just wherever they find their home and wherever they feel like they belong. So yeah.
What set she made Friday night? Was that
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't really think I've ever made a catch like that before. I've made diving catches, but I feel like that one was just...
None of them are that special in a pitcher's opinion, especially when you're playing, one of the biggest rivals of, Arizona, UCLA, but just obviously has a 2-run go-ahead homer, and then to be able to come out, we get the first out. Bree Perez hits a really good ball out to center, and Liz tracks it down, makes the diving catch, and that's out number 2. That's huge for us. Getting the first 2 outs at the top of their order, that's what we needed. If that ball drops, who knows what would have happened for the rest of that game. So in a pitcher's mind, that's huge, and for the rest of the team, it was too.
Is it more special for you, Alyssa, just because you guys are so close to be able to make a play for her like that?
Yeah, for sure. We always talk about, I was getting her about, being that fire fierceness in the circle, and she gets on me too about making plays. So I think just having that relationship and being able to do that for each other and do that for her, it's definitely something special.
What kind of atmosphere are you guys expecting tomorrow? First postseason game in the new stadium, obviously it is the postseason too.
Yeah.
So what are you expecting?
The postseason atmosphere in general is huge. It's crazy. It's electrifying. It's everything you could ever want in a college softball game. But to be able to play, at the new Rita, you show her off, loud and proud. That's really, it's what our fans deserve. It's what this stadium deserves. It's the legacy that all of the alumni, the traditions that they've left. It's so for us, it's really exciting. And I think it's time for us to, really show what Arizona softball is about this year, and no better place to do it than the new Rita Hillenbrand.
Have you had any feedback from other teams on the new stadium?
I haven't
Not
really
personally,
I haven't heard
personally.
anything personally, but I don't. For me, I don't need feedback from other people that know this place is amazing. Without Rita's little facelift, this place has always been amazing. It's a place to call home. This is, my family moved here, so this is my home. But it's, this will always be my college home. This will always be home for, this type of atmosphere. But I think if people don't see what has been done here, they don't understand Arizona softball. They don't understand the time, the effort, the tradition, the legacy that's been left here for the stadium to finally get what it deserves.
So what difference do you notice in the lineup without Reina?
Honestly, there hasn't really been a big change. Like, obviously, yes, Reina is a huge bat in our lineup. She was batting champ of the Pac-12, and that was huge. But I think Bo's come in strong. She's got a great eye at the plate, and, she's got some big key hits for us since Reina's been out. So I think our lineup's, still been pretty stable. We'd love to have Reina back, and, that's just on what time has in store, but I think our lineup is still pretty strong even without her. So yeah, this team's not gonna quit,
Alyssa, for you, obviously, with what happened a few years ago, getting hurt right before the tournament, and then what happened Sunday or Saturday, in the face on the foul ball, how scary was that for you with the history that you had?
I think more of just, I don't know, making sure my head was okay. I've had concussions in the past, and I think it's more scary just in that moment, just worried about being hurt and being out. I don't know, I kind of can't think about that stuff. I'm lucky I'm okay now, and it was nothing that serious. But yeah, I think in that moment is more scary than looking back now. Yeah, I've had a history of getting hurt, but I can't keep that in my mind, otherwise it will happen again. So I just am just thankful that I'm okay, and hopefully I stay okay for the rest of the season.
Did you have a concussion?
No, I did not.
When did Taylor become a leader on this team? When she first stepped on campus, did it take a year? When would you say that she became a leader on this team?
I mean, for me, she's always been a leader just because, I've been playing with her for so long. I think when we stepped on campus, she was behind Danielle O'Toole, so she kind of, I think, learned from her and how to be a leader, and I think that next year after Tully left, Taylor really stepped up. She was our ace then, and she knew she had to be a big time in the circle, and I think she's really embraced her role, and I think just her being her and throwing as many games as she has, and just being on fire for us, she's been a leader, ever since I can remember.
Taylor, how nice is it to see Alyssa here healthy for this postseason?
Yeah, it's super nice. I think this is the second postseason she's been healthy for. Third season for the most part that she's been healthy for. So it's nice. It's nice to know that her body is staying happy and healthy and still thriving in her old age. But
Older than I am.
the team calls her grandma because of all of her injuries and all of her setbacks. But I think the best part about it is her being able to overcome them and come out stronger every time. And not saying she wasn't strong before by any means, because she was, but I think that these injuries did make her stronger, but not only as a player, as a person, as an individual who understands what it's like to play a sport and get injured and have to come back from it. And she just really didn't let up. She said, you know what, I'm going to accept this. Was in my plan. This is going to happen. And I just have to understand that I have to come back even stronger than I was before. And, so it's pretty amazing. But I think the biggest thing for me is just how she was able to overcome it off the field, and her mentality of really maintaining the strength, getting really into faith. I think that helped her a lot too. So just being able to become a stronger person and a better person out of it, I think that's the greatest part about her being able to overcome injuries.
This is y'all's last postseason together. Obviously, you redshirted this season. How special is it for you guys to just have this last run together?
I think it's pretty special. We've won a couple of championships together, so I think one last one might really be the cherry on top of our careers together. So, we're gonna go out the bang, and we're gonna get where we want to go, and we're gonna put up a fight.
Yeah, I think the weirdest thing to think about is, we're not the same age yet. Her birthday's soon, May 29th, if anybody wants to know. But we were supposed to graduate together. This was all the plan was supposed to be, okay, we'll go through high school together, we'll go through college together, graduate at the same time, start life at the same time. And now it's weird. I'm looking at, okay, what's life after softball, and she still has another year left, and I'm like, wow, must be nice because I'm so lost in the world. But I think this is just the plan that was supposed to happen. And yeah, it's a little weird, but it's nice to know that I could still be able to come back next year and see, get to watch her in her senior year, and get to watch all of the senior campaigns from the juniors now. And but it's